Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Colorado Avalanche versus Blackhawks game. I think the Avs need to treat this game as a get-right game because their last 4 periods of hockey have not been great. The goaltending matchup is Knight versus Wedgwood. It seemed like the Avs were off to a good start. Malinsky scored within the first 4 minutes of the game, but that's called back for offside. After that, it was a very back-and-forth game for the first 10 minutes. With just under 6 minutes left to play in the first period, Foligno takes a hooking call on O'Connor. That power play goes downhill fast as Chicago scores a shorthanded goal 20 seconds in. After that, the Avs didn't generate much on that power play, and it's killed off. With that, we come to the end of the first period. The Avs had a lot of bad turnovers. They need to clean up their game and tighten up defensively if they want to even try to win this game. Not even 3 minutes into the second period, Chicago gets a really good chance, but Wedgwood stretches out and denies it. With 15.5 minutes remaining in the second, Chicago takes a too many men penalty, but that one's killed off. Oh, also on that Avs power play, Chicago outshot them 2-0. And then about a minute and a half after that penalty was killed, Chicago scores a goal. Blackhawks maintained offensive zone pressure for a little while. Bedard finds his defenseman up top and he wires a shot home to make it 2-0. Just over halfway through the second, Chicago takes another penalty. This time it's Slaggert and he's called for slashing, but it's killed off. About 6 minutes left in the second period, the Avs get a little bit of ozone time, but Knight makes a couple big saves to keep it 0. And then 2.5 minutes left in the second period, Val takes a tripping penalty. Luckily, though, that one's killed off. At the end of the second, it just seemed like Chicago wanted to win this game more than the Avalanche did. Shortly into the third period, though, Chicago gives the Avs a chance and take a high-sticking penalty. But just like every other power play this game, the Avs don't do anything with that, and it's killed off. And about halfway through the third period, Cale rips a shot to make it 2-1. And at this point, I'm trying to reassure myself it's only going to take one more shot to tie the game, but I don't have much confidence after the last 7 periods of hockey. With about 7 minutes left in the game, Leckie goes fishing, but all he finds is a penalty, and the Avs end up killing that one off, luckily. And then the Avs had a little bit of push again, but then McKinnon took a penalty. He kind of just outmuscled a defender and his stick got tied up, but it's a penalty. And somehow, miraculously, the Avs killed that penalty off too. The Avs finally get their goalie pulled with a minute and a half left, and they take a timeout with 20 seconds left. And I don't know what play Bednar drew up, but I think it was just put everybody in front of the net and Cale shoot the puck. That's exactly what they did. They planted 3 Avalanche players right in front of Knight, and I think it bounced off of 2 Avalanche players and went in, and the Avs tied it with 10 seconds left. So we head to OT. The Avs get a point that they definitely didn't deserve, but I'll take it. Nothing comes of OT, and we head to the shootout. Mac buries one, Teravainen respawns, and Leckie wins it. And somehow, finally, the Avs win a shootout game, and I'll take the 2 points. It was a late game, especially with the overtime and shootout. They have to catch a flight, and they play again tomorrow. So, hopefully they're not too tired.